and welcome to another episode of Bid CREEPYPASTA. Toby unfortunately can't be here today. He's off to...
You recording? You guys recording?
Yeah.
There's something about dog food!
Yeah, we're recording, Toby.
Oh, I'm here. Sorry, I was...
Alright, so apparently Toby is here, and we're reading Mouse.avi.
Because dog food.
Do any of you remember those Mickey Mouse cartoons from the 1930s? No.
No,
I was not yet born.
Not alive.
The ones that were just put out on DVD a few years ago. Well, I hear there is one that was unreleased to even the most avid classic Disney fans. It's generally if something's unreleased, nobody gets it.
Also, Disney has a habit of not releasing certain things they find embarrassing. Some of the stuff.
According to sources, it's nothing special. It's just a continuous loop, like Flintstones. What? No, Flintstones had stories and characters of Mickey walking past 6 buildings that goes on for 2 or 3 minutes before fading out.
I can see why they didn't bother releasing it.
Unlike the cutesy tunes put in, though, the song on this cartoon was not a song at all. Just a constant banging on a piano for 1.5 minutes before going to white noise for the remainder of the film.
Why is there a piano here? Why did I not know of this?
Because I hide it behind a lot of teddy bears. It wasn't.
He seriously does. He has a shitload of teddy bears.
It wasn't the jolly old Mickey we've come to love either. Mickey wasn't dancing, not even smiling.
Wasn't he Steamboat Willie back then?
Just kind of walking as if you or I were walking, with a normal facial expression. But for some reason, his head...
Normal for a giant mouse.
His head tilted side to side as he kept this dismal look. Normal, dismal, they're the same thing. Up until a year or two ago, everyone believed that after it cut to black, and that was it. Not a sentence. When Leonard Maltin was reviewing the cartoon to be put in the complete series, he decided it was too junk to be on the DVD. Not an expression, but wanted to have a digital copy due to the fact that it was a creation of Walt. When he had a digitized version up on his computer to look at the file, he noticed something. The cartoon was actually 9 minutes and 4 seconds long. This is what my source emailed to me, in full.
His source was an intern working there.
This is also the same paragraph for some reason. He is a personal assistant of one of the higher executives at Disney, and an acquaintance of Mr. Maltin himself.
No, he wasn't. After it cut to black, it stayed like that until the 6th minute, before going back to Mickey walking. The sound was different this time. It was a murmur. It wasn't a language, but more like a gurgled cry. As the noise got more indistinguishable and loud over the next minute, the picture began to get weird. The sidewalk started to go in directions that seemed impossible based on the physics of Mickey's walking.
Because as we all know, Disney cartoons famous for representing the laws of physics accurately.
And the dismal face of the mouse was slowly curling into a smirk.
Oh no!
On the 7th minute, the murmur turned into a blood-curdling scream. The kind of scream painful to hear. And the picture
The kind that
was
gets
getting
Tony punched in
more
the head.
obscure. Colours were happening that shouldn't have been possible at the time. Mickey's face began to fall apart. His eyes rolled in the bottom of his chin like 2 marbles in a fishbowl, and his curled smile was pointing upwards on the left side of his face. The buildings became rubble floating in midair, and the sidewalk was still impossibly navigating in warped directions, a few seeming inconceivable with what we, as humans, know about direction.
Oh, come on, man.
But not mice.
Or suicide mice, for that matter.
Mr. Maltin got disturbed and left the room, sending an employee to finish the video and take notes of everything that happened.
Was he an unemployed intern?
This is like a film critic who's probably seen some horrendous things, and he's just like, oh, I can't look at this.
I can't look at it. Why? There's directions.
I can't look at a mouse walking. It's so scary.
I just like the idea of him sending in a minion to die or something.
Just new.
Afterward, he immediately stole the disc of the cartoon into the vault. The distorted screaming lasted until 8 minutes and a few seconds in, and then it abruptly cuts. Hey, tense what? It wouldn't be a creepypasta without one. To the Mickey Mouse face at the credits of the end of every...
What? Of every video with what sounded like a broken music box playing in the background.
This happened for about 30 seconds, and whatever was in that remaining 30 seconds, I haven't been able to get a sliver of information about. From a security guard working under me, who was making rounds outside of the room, I was told that after the last frame, the employee stumbled out of the room with pale skin, saying, "Real suffering is not known," 7 times, okay, before speedily taking the guard's pistol and offing himself on the spot.
Sorry, why does someone at Disney have a pistol? What? They're just sitting there. Sorry, I
what situation a security guard would need a pistol or something?
The kids are getting out of control.
It's just like, oh yeah, like they're just having to sit down, you know, just and suddenly someone's killed themselves.
Donald's gone crazy again. We need to put him down.
The thing that I could get out of Leonard Maltin was that the last frame was a piece of Russian text that roughly said, "The sights of hell bring its viewers back in." As far as I know, no one else has seen it, but there have been dozens of attempts at getting the file on rapid share by employees inside the studio, all of whom have been promptly terminated of their jobs.
And their lives!
Yeah, those Disney security guards. You've been terminated from Disney's employ. Take him to the incinerator.
You've been terminated. Oh wait, I probably should have said that before I killed him.
Whether it got online or not is up for debate. It didn't because it's fake.
Yeah.
But if rumours serve me right, it's online somewhere under Mouse.avi. If you ever find a copy of the film, I want you to never view it, and to contact me by phone immediately, regardless of the time. There's no phone number.
I was about to say, is there a phone number?
When a Disney death is covered up as well as this, it means...
It didn't happen?
It means this has to be something huge.
Why is Disney and death capitalised?
Or a lie.
Yeah, or a lie.
Get back at me, TR. I've yet to find a copy of this, but it is out there. I know it.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
So that is the infamous suicide mouse. So I'm going to read...
Was it as unsatisfactory to you as it was to me?
Yep. Here's a great comment, which was posted one day ago by the Psycho Bitch. LOL's a mouse that suicides people.
Wow, that really is someone who reads creepypastas.
Yeah, that's
really is.
If you wanted one comment that summed up the sentiment of the creepypasta wiki,
That's
LOL's a mouse that suicides
the whole
people.
thing, it's got the name, the comment, and the picture of Jeff the Killer.
Yeah, it's just perfect. 8 out of 10. I've seen a video of it on YouTube. It's great.
No, it's
I
not.
love this guy, Covered Sharp, saying no, basically, he's a creepypasta reader and wants to credit it. Like, I love the way we just do it. It's like, oh, fuck it, we'll just do it.
Yeah, check this guy. Hi, I am a creepypasta reader, and I would love to read your creepypasta story to my YouTube audience. I will, of course, credit you in the appropriate manner. I hope that my reading will help you gain more notoriety amongst the creepypasta writers.
Yeah, but the problem is, every single one that we've spoken of and
Reviewed, insulted, belittled, ridiculed,
they all
mocked.
seem to have some sort of Japanese, other language in there.
Well, Japanese and Russian.
It's all roughly translated. And it's probably all fucking stolen from this one. Because this one is, if you scroll right up to the top, the forefather. That's some fucking statement, isn't it?
I like this comment. How does it relate to suicide, though? But good pasta, 6 out of 10. I didn't understand it, but 6 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, a guy shot himself. That's why it's called Suicide Mouse. I like this one. I have a theory on why this exists. My timing may be off, though. What if this was created back during World War II? Disney has Ground Zero and everything, so it doesn't seem as far-fetched as it may sound. But what if this was created back during World War II? You've just said that already. In the event that those fighting against Hitler would lose, so Disney would play this to kill off the children and anyone watching it, for that matter, to make sure that the generation would not suffer through whatever lays ahead. There's a tense swap in the fucking comment.
All right, okay, let's wait. We're going to break that. You say the same thing twice. You have a tense swap in the middle of the comment, and that is the single stupidest fucking thing. I think an excuse, an apology. Disney made this so it would make the children kill themselves. Also, 1930.
Sorry, I just read a comment. I just lost my shit.
All right, so since we, quote, won, there was no need to play it, and it was hidden away until it was uncovered again. Then somebody wrote, it's a creepypasta, ... It was made up to scare people. It does not exist. That's why it's a creepypasta. Fair enough. And then Fallen Insanity goes, whatever helps you sleep at night. Not all creepypastas are fake.
So, hang on.
Yes, they are!
Sorry, Fallen Insanity, because you can't even spell insanity right. You tell me, you give me a list of all the creepypastas that you think are not fake, and we will decide that, because they are!
Yeah.
There's not a single shred of proof. He didn't even leave his phone number, for God's sake.
Alright,
so it could have been 012121. That would have at least been a phone number.
Some crack, investigating reporters have discovered these secrets, about the secrets behind the truth, the shadowy world of all these made-up creatures, and decided to put them on the internet and spell them poorly to throw them off the tracks. We need to keep the story of the Slender Man fake. Spread mass panic. How do we do that? Well, we'll swap tenses a bunch of times and spell it really poorly and not make much sense. That'll completely throw them off.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of shit in there that doesn't need to be there.
I like this one by Mr. Patrick Ruler. Suicide Mouse versus Squidward Suicide. Who would win? Like they're people! like these two stories are people. Like they're sentient beings. And someone replied with Squidward Suicide.
Finally, a good comment. Gigan389, dumb.
He's dumb.
And he's got a picture of Bruce Campbell. That guy wins my.
He wins the Creepypasta wiki for the day, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I think we should just leave it on high.
Thanks very much for watching. If you do not wish to fall victim to a mouse that suicides people, perhaps you should subscribe by clicking my face. You can also subscribe to our new video editor, Mr. Euro of Time. We're also a part of the Blue Majora community, so subscribe to that shit as well, for fancy pants videos like this one. If you have a suggestion for future pastas, why not leave it in the comments? You're going to anyway. Thanks very much for watching and have a fantastic day.